What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. I got an email a couple of days ago from a channel member asking about how to store rice long-term rice storage. So I thought I'd make a video about that here today. I have a 20-pound bag of rice and 3 5-pound bags of rice. So we have 35 pounds of rice here to store. First thing you need is a bucket. Now it doesn't matter if you use a 5-gallon bucket or a 6-gallon bucket, and it doesn't matter if it's food grade or not. There's been a big bunch of stuff in the prepper community, people arguing back and forth about what is food grade and what isn't food grade. However, if you use a Mylar bag, like this Mylar bag that's in this bucket right now, to separate the food from the actual bucket, then the bucket doesn't have to be food grade. If it is, that's great, but if it isn't, then don't really worry about it, because you have this Mylar bag as a barrier between the bucket and the food inside the bag. But anyway, you just put I like to use the Gamma lids. You can use the snap-on lids, but these are a lot better. They seal better, and these are easier to take off and get your food out and close back up when needed. So the Gamma lids are definitely a plus. The only downside of these is they can be kind of expensive. I think the last time I checked, it's been a year or so since I checked, guys, but the last time I checked, I think that 6 lids were around $60. So around $10 a piece for these lids. Like I said, you can use just the regular snap-on lids, but they're not nearly as good as the Gamma lid. But they're a lot cheaper and easier to find. You can order these off Amazon and some other places. I'll put a link in the description box below so you can check that out. But the first thing you need to do is, once you get your lid situated, Alright, anyway, you can see this ring goes here onto your bucket, and you actually put this ring down and then take like a rubber mallet and beat that down till it seals good. Then this lid just goes in and screws right on and screws right off. But anyway, enough about the lids. Let's put the rice inside the Mylar bag, and then we'll seal this up. Guys, these Mylar bags can be found on Amazon.com or other websites. Just do a search. If you don't want to use Amazon, do a search for Mylar bag, and they'll pop up. You need the ones that's made for 5 or 6 gallon buckets. I forget the exact price right now on those bags, to be honest about it. But they're not very expensive. If you're going to store food long term, then you definitely need Mylar bags, because they make sure to block out any light and to keep any moisture or oxygen out. I'm going to set this down on the floor, guys, and pour this. It's going to be a lot easier to pour in the floor than it is if you're on this table trying to hold it up over my head about it. Okay, guys, and once you have your food inside the bucket, you want to put something like a 2x4 or something like that, kind of flat surface over top of your bucket, and just fold your Mylar bag down. I've already sealed this one already. We'll seal it some more to show you how it's done. Fold this down, take your hot iron, and go over several times. You want to keep it moving, because if you don't keep it moving, then you will cause the Mylar bag to actually melt. You don't want to do that. You want to keep your iron moving until you're sure that the Mylar bag is sealed up sufficiently, which this one is. Then you want to let this cool off a little, but you don't want to put it inside the bucket when it's still yet hot. Then guys, once the Mylar bag is cooled, just load everything up, push everything down into the bucket. The oxygen absorber will absorb any excess oxygen, but it might take it a couple of hours. Then you want to put your lid on, like so. And guys, that's all there is to it. Your rice, your beans, whatever you're storing for long-term storage in 5-gallon buckets. That's the cheapest, most effective way to do it at home on your own. Another thing, guys, when you are with your oxygen absorbers, once these are opened, you want to put these, if they haven't been used, any that's left over that you haven't used, you want to put these inside of a mason jar, or seal these back up using a food saver vacuum sealer. Like so. That way these can be saved and then used again if you have some more food storage to put up for long-term storage. If you leave these out, then they will just absorb the oxygen from the air and they will become useless. So you need to seal these up, and like this with this food saver vacuum sealer, or put these inside of a mason jar, something like that, the tight fitting lid. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe and turn notifications on. Be notified each time I upload a new video. Also, guys, be sure to go to my website at creekmore.com and sign up for my email newsletter, because I've been getting a lot of messages from subscribers to this channel telling me that YouTube hasn't been showing them when I update with new videos. So if you go to my website and sign up for my email newsletter, then when I upload a new video or post a new article or have anything important to let you all know about, I can just send you all an email. That way it cuts out YouTube. My email will go directly to you without having anything to do with YouTube, and YouTube cannot stop my emails from going out to you all. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'm Creekmore. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys in the next video, hopefully.